Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my no contact. This is for all signs and any sign of the person that you're thinking of. If you are in a no contact with somebody that you're thinking of and you want to know what they're thinking and feeling today, this reading is for you. If you don't want to know what your past is thinking and feeling, this reading is not for you. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. I'm so grateful Spirit has guided you here. Let's see what our person is thinking and feeling. Let's see what's going on around this energy and this connection. Any guidance that Spirit has for you. Spirit, please share with me. I am listening for you now. Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. Even when you're in separation, especially for those of you that are in a twin or a soul connection, even when you're in separation, that telepathic energy, you can always feel. It's like you know what is going on with the other person. You know that they just need more time and space. You know that they are thinking of you. So that connection is there. Beautiful. And I have temptation. Think carefully about the situation. Was this person tempted by another? Did this person think that something would be better on the other side? And that was what interfered. And admire. It's time to think of everything that you admire in your person. A little bit of a promise there, this feeling of, I was tempted, but I made promises to you. So you want to make sure that the person that you're thinking of, is there loyalty there? Is there trust there? Spirit's saying you have a lot at stake. So you could have a lot of time with this person. You could have a home with this person. You have children with this person. Some of you might even have a marriage with this person. So you have a lot at stake. But love conquers all. Okay, so the sense of we can get through anything, and we just keep believing that love can conquer all. Thank you, Spirit. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your kind words and comments. Let's see what they're saying. I have a 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands, and a Lover's card. Yeah, some kind of soul connection that I can't give up on, like I'm not ready to walk away. It could be your feelings, could be their feelings, but I'm not ready to walk away from you because I've never been this deeply connected to anybody else. I'm going to dig in. I'm going to, give it my all energy. And I just can't walk away. Those connections that you say, I'm just going to keep trying because I know the passion is still there. I'm just going to keep hoping that things get better. And I'm just going to keep putting in some extra time and give this more time. So there is a sense of, I'm going to keep trying. So I do like that energy. I think that that's important to know. I think that, knowing that your person wants to, keep working at things is something that we need to hear. I have a 4 of Cups, almost the sense of where do we go from here just came in. And I'm trying to gather the strength. I mean, this is a grown adult. So I always like to think, they can pick up the phone, they can knock on the door, they know where you live, they're in a relationship with you, but sometimes they just need to, I guess, realize their feelings, not be afraid of, the last time I spoke to you, it was pretty bad. It was pretty harsh is how I feel, and I don't want this to happen again. Sometimes people are afraid to approach the other person because somebody's going to explode, or I'm going to get an earful, or, they just feel like they're not ready for it. So they could be just afraid of kind of what happened, and kind of reliving what happened. But again, here's this connection, I still feel connected to you. Can you still be in love with somebody even if you just had an explosion? Yes, you can. So that's kind of how it's coming into me right now. It's like, okay, so we had some disagreements. We've had some kind of situation. We needed to take a break. We needed to, say goodbye for a moment, whatever it is. But did it Did it take away this connection? Let's see. Open your heart. It will help you attract more love. Can you let me back in, is how that just came into me. Can you open your heart? Health issues. Is there something interfering in this connection? Somebody's drinking too much. Somebody's doing drugs. Like, is there something that actually interfered with this connection that was, preventing it from being a healthy relationship? I mean, you can't have, those things in a relationship and still expect it to be healthy. Gold digger, they want money. Do you want me just for money? I feel like, were there money issues, health issues? What is going on in this connection? A guardian angel, lost loved one, is watching over you to help you to get through this. Getting a pet, maybe I miss the pet too. Sometimes we are in a connection and one of you has an animal, and it's not just you, it's like your little family. Like, I miss you and I miss the animal, and I miss our little life together, taking care of the animal. I'm spying. Somebody's got their eye on you. Somebody is, I do feel that way. It's a little bit of a, somebody wants to know what they're doing. Somebody wants to know, they want to know what you're doing and who you're with. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're probably not doing anything, but it's always that who are you with? It's sometimes it's I'm not doing anything, and that's just their jealousy coming out. That's just them, being kind of crazy jealous with, I just want to know who you're with and if you're with anybody. And even if they're saying they don't want to be with you right now, it's like that whole, I don't want you to be with anybody else, but they can't hold you hostage with emotions, and they can't expect you to just wait indefinitely. You're independent. I admire your freedom to be who you truly are. So you get out there and be who you are, because you can't wait for somebody. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Is somebody ready to say, I'm sorry? Is that what spirit needs us to know today? That I'm getting to a stage where I'm ready to apologize and talk. I'm afraid you're not going to want me if you see the truth. That tower moment again, like, I'm afraid that we're going to be right back where we were, weeks ago, or however long you've been separated, if you guys had something that happened. So, sometimes it calms down and then we're able to talk things through, and things get better. I'm exhausted and drained mentally, emotionally, and physically. It's very hard to be in separation on both sides. Okay. It is draining. It's exhausting. People don't sleep. They don't eat. They worry. They wonder if you're going to meet somebody else. They wonder if you're going to fall in love with somebody else. There's this fear of losing you. And so it is draining emotionally. They may be putting on a good face. They may be showing everybody that they're fine, but that might not be what is going on. You made me feel alive again. You were my muse. That came into me more as like, I was better when I was with you. I took better care of myself. I had a better routine. I was happier when I was with you. A surprise. I have a beautiful surprise planned for you. I do feel like if this person comes back, I do feel like it's going to come back with an apology. I'd like to think it comes back with a beautiful, I have something for you. I want to spend some time with you. Meet me somewhere. Please forgive me. And even a knock on the door is coming into me today. Just this kind of surprise knock at the door energy, like they know where you live, like I said, and they're just ready to apologize, like, can we talk? Can I come in? And maybe you'll let them in, maybe you won't, but I'm sure that if you love this person, you'll let them in and you want to sit down and talk, something like that. there's a burning rage in me. There's anger, there's resentment. So they're struggling with their feelings right now. They are just trying to get their feelings under control is how it's coming in. Let's see. I need to start saving myself instead of everybody else, just maybe they just got exhausted with everybody is always pulling me in 1,000 different directions, including you. And maybe that was just too hard for them. It was just too hard for them. But they're saying, you make me feel things I can't even describe. So they miss the passion that you had. I feel like they just miss you. I'm going to say it that way. They just miss being with you. And let's see if we can start to get some feelings. Spirit, please share with me. Focused on money. I'm currently focusing on money, career, and finances. My main priority is financial stability. They could have pushed you away because they said, I got to take care of myself right now. I'm being pulled in 1,000 different directions. I can't do it all. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship. So maybe they're kind of just telling themselves, I don't want it. I don't want what you think I want or what you want. So maybe that was where the Tower came. You guys wanted different things. And if they've got to work on themselves and they've got to work on these other issues and they want to be single, then Spirit will help you to move on. But right now, if they want to come back, they can't have you and be single at the same time. Finding myself, it was time. I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. And I feel like I'm going to say I needed space. I needed space to do that. So we all get to that place. I feel like this person hit a wall, hit a burnout wall, I can't do it anymore. I'm getting pulled in 1,000 different directions, money, work, kids, I just feel like life became too hard, until they just snapped and said, I don't want anything in my life. I just need a break. And that happens to, a lot of us. Trying to get my arms around some funds, trying to, move forward, I feel trapped in a situation. There's something holding them back from this connection. Maybe they weren't able to give you everything that they would like to give you, like their hands are tied. I can't do that. But I do feel the passion. I do see the passion. I do see the connection to you. I do feel like they are, there's their heartbreak. This just came into me as, I'm afraid you're moving on. Okay. Like this is total fear that's consuming them. Okay. They're consumed with fear that you're moving on is how I feel. So whoever this is, whatever, I don't even want to say games they're playing, but the pushing you away, is, I just feel like it's a false front, consumed that you're going to move on. And that's their fear. And they are just freaking out. I feel like they're freaking out that you're going to fall in love with somebody or you're going to end up with somebody other than them. King of Swords, that's all they're thinking about. They're really afraid that you are, you're going to find somebody else. Let's see what else they're saying. Spirit, some messages, please. What are they saying? Sometimes I feel like you would be better off if I disappeared, but I can't let go. Yeah, there's definitely this incredible sense of, I pushed you away for the wrong reasons, and now I'm kind of, kicking myself, those kinds of energies. Sometimes I just don't know how to reply or express what's inside of me, but I do read and even write up what I want to send back. I just freeze up and I delete it. So he or she is sending creating like text messages and then deleting them because, or thinking about what they would say. So they obviously want to communicate with you. You're my other half. I know that you are. You left a piece you left a piece of you in my heart and I within yours. So you feel connected. I want to talk to you all the time. I express everything I feel and desire as if you were here. So there it is. It's like I always want to talk to you. I'm missing you. And that's the hurt. That is when the hurt gets so bad, usually that's when they come knocking on your door with an apology. And I do feel like in some cases, that's where we're headed. I've screamed and had fits of rage over our connection. I've been mad. I've been angry. I've been sad. I've been, like this kind of roller coaster of emotions. I can't watch TV anymore without reminders of us coming on screen, movies, commercials, comedy, all of it, right? And it's the same thing with songs on the radio. You can't hear certain music, you can't hear certain songs, you have to turn them off, so those things are, you can't go to certain restaurants. There's things that it's too hurtful. It reminds you of that person. You avoid whole areas in towns. You won't even go into a certain area of town because you may bump into that person. So people do crazy things when they're in separation because you just can't imagine the hurt if you see that person right then and there. I'm working my ass off to become a better man of your dreams. I'm trying harder. That's good. They're putting their energy into something else. Please don't give yourself to anyone else. Here it is. I can feel you and it tears me apart, even knowing it's the possibility I could lose you forever. That is exactly how I've been feeling. Okay. It's the whole reading has been this sense of, I can't lose you to somebody else. I'm obsessing a little bit over you being with somebody else. And I just, I've got to come back, but at the same time, I don't want you to be with somebody else. So I'm going to say, expect a knock at your door. All right. I'm going to say, expect a knock. Spirit's asking me for another card. All right. Let's see. Expect a knock at the door with some kind of an apology, a phone call, a text message. I'm coming over, something along those lines are on its way. You're better off without me for now. So they may be saying this person isn't quite ready. Also, this person's got to come back when they're ready. They've got to be 100% in. I'm sorry I never gave you any closure, but I don't want this to end. I feel I need you in my life to some degree or it will all fall apart. So they've got to make up their mind. If I could stay, I would. They've got to decide what it is that they want. There you go. Bottom of the deck. I'm just not ready right now. I'm sorry. So you've got somebody who, just for today, maybe the knock on the door isn't today. All right. And maybe they're just having a hard time moving on. I've tried to move on with others, but I can't forget about you. I'm going to say that that's really what's going on. I've tried, I've talked to other people, but they're not you. They're not you. So you've got somebody who still has tremendous feelings. You've got tremendous feelings. I think there's going to be a day that somebody is reaching out to, let's talk, and let's start to apologize on both sides, whatever's going on. But, it all starts with that. We've got to sit down and talk. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to pray for you both. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your kind words always and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, CathyMamolinsPsychicMedium.com.